What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Volks TV. Doing a quick one today. We got a nice little project. You might remember our friend Alice from a couple different trips that we've taken. She's got that weird yellow Vanagon named Hugo. It's always throwing black smoke and getting everybody all oily. Most annoying thing though is that her CB doesn't work. It's so quiet because she doesn't have anywhere to mount her antenna. You know, so it's an otherwise, I mean, for a Vanagon, it's not bad, I guess. But there's nowhere to put the antenna on that thing, so we cannot hear what she's saying. And, you know, when she breaks down, we can't hear it. So we're going to take this piece of angle and just going off memory and this tiny little template that I made from her mirror, I'm going to try to make her a mount for her antenna real quick because she's going on that Big Bend trip with the guys pretty soon, and actually by the time you see this they might even already be on that trip. But I'm gonna try and whip out a bracket real quick for her so we can mount that antenna, and hopefully it'll ground it and it'll give her better function. So let's drop down to the floor here where I do my best work and see if we can make something out of this scrap. Let's go. Alright, so I drilled them on the wrong side. But that's okay because that's going to get cut off anyways. So we got our mounting holes here. This is going to mount up to the body like this. And then we're going to cut. We're going to cut it right here. I'm going to get rid of all of that. And then we're going to cut it right here. We're going to get rid of all of that, and then we're going to cut it right here. Is that going to work? Yeah. We'll make those cuts and then we'll see how we flatten it out, if we have enough room for that bolt. So I'm just going to cut these few pieces off and we'll see what we're left with. So there's the rough project. We got the two holes here that mount to the mirror. That mirror is going to sit, you know, kind of this way, like that. So this is the side of the body, and then the antenna is going to sit right in front of the mirror in this hole here. The wire coming down and right into her little vent wing glass. Vanagons don't have safaris, which is a bummer. So much glass up there. So she's just gonna have to pop this through the quarter light window. But at Big Bend, you don't want to roll your windows down because it's super cold, and that's what she's been having to do to stick the antenna out and just throw everything on the front seat. So trying to avoid that. If we can get the windows up and she can use her heater because it's super cold down there, you know, right before New Year's. So it's late now and she lives far away, so tomorrow we'll take this with us to work, and we'll stop by her place after and see if that fits, and if it does, then we'll finish it up, throw a little paint on there, and we can mount her antenna. So until tomorrow, we'll see. Alright, finally got off of work and heading over to Alice's place to try the bracket out. After looking at it all day, I kind of made a decision. I think the antenna was a little too close to the body, so I added a little piece that you know, is going to pull that a little further away from the body so that, you know, it doesn't interfere when she puts it on there. So we're gonna fly over to her house real quick. Just takes a few minutes from the shop, and we'll give this thing a good test fit. And I don't know, I think I got it. It's all kind of just in my head, so we'll see, but I think it's gonna fit okay. It's gonna work out pretty nice. Let's go check it out. Okay, we're walking up. We're trying to sneak in. Oh, she's behind the gate. She already saw me. Damn it. See you hiding. See if we can fit this thing on this weird van.
Stop!
Stop what? So it's going right there. Under the mirror. So we'll have to see if it fits now. So she's gonna hold the camera all shaky like, and I'll put it on. Okay, so we're gonna yank this gross mirror off first. I askew your mirror. Don't drop the mirror. That's important that you don't drop the mirror. Okay, and then this way. And then we're going to put that between the spacer and the mirror. That way we don't touch that beautiful vintage paint. Oh, see? I did it wrong again. Technical difficulties here. So go that way. Is that right? What's going on with your mirror? Yeah, that's right. And then the same screws. So that part works. That's pretty awesome. Nice and sturdy. We're not touching the paint. It's about 2 millimeters off the paint, as I previously speculated in text message. And then this is a lot easier with 6 hands. Okay. And then eventually this will get put on with a wrench, fairly certain. Just like that. And then when we're ready to use it, attach that. Oh boy. Feed the cable through the window. 16,000 miles of cable. This right here is what we call a drip loop. So if we're driving through the rain, the water will drip off here and won't run into the cab. You can almost shut your window too. That's pretty rad. And voila! An antenna mounted to a Vanagon without drilling any extra holes.
Woo-woo!
The next day.
I did not think it was possible to get this on there without drilling holes into the body of my van. Everybody says there's no way you can do it. You can't have a mount without drilling holes into your body or putting a hole somewhere. And you proved them all wrong. So thank you, thank you, thank you!
All right, well there you have it. One antenna mount, Vanagon, without drilling any extra holes. in the I don't even want to hesitate to call it a bus. The van, it's in the name, Vanagon. So I want antenna mount, nicely fashioned to use the mirror and the drip loop and everything like we talked about just a few seconds ago. I went ahead and painted it with a what do you call that stuff? Rubberized undercoating to keep it rugged and nice. It's aluminum, so it's not going to rust, but we don't want it to chip or flake or anything like that. I'm not real happy with the way it came out, so I may take it off and do it again. But at least for the trip, the Big Bend trip that she's going on with the gang, maybe, at least she'll be able to have her giant 6-foot fiberglass antenna not poking out the window, and she can actually have her windows up and use the heater and not be freezing cold. So super nice there. Hit that Teespring link, get yourself a t-shirt, sweatshirt, koozie, phone case, candy bar. I don't know what we got all kinds of good stuff down there. Get yourself some of that. Tell a friend, tell all your friends, tell your family, watch these over the Christmas break, the New Year's break. Happy holidays, whatever holiday you go for. It's 80 degrees and wet here today, but it is indeed December. But yeah, so do all that good stuff, and thanks for watching.